tell me about the house you grew up in.
1600. Every year, the former owner of the house would fly his light plane over the house and tip his wing. It's kind of a, I remember you kind of a thing, and we all waited for it, and it was kind of cool. Dennis and I went back to the house about 5 years ago, and we stopped outside, and the guy who owned the house now said, "Oh, come on in, we'll show you around." And we went in, and it was amazing that the house had shrunk by like 30%. What I thought of a palace, this big, great house, was really a very modest, small little house, which my mother changed constantly. There was a door on the first floor from the living room to the hallway, so we could run from the living room to the dining room to the kitchen to the hallway and round and round and round. One day we came home and that was all gone. You just boarded up the wall. That's the end of that stuff. And she was constantly changing the house. Enlarged the bedroom downstairs, then we added a porch, then we added a dining room, then we changed the place where the garage was. She tore out closets because, those old houses had so much storage. But she was constantly redecorating and changing things and building and trying to make it better for us. She had no taste. Nothing matched. She just bought what she liked. And so that's the way it was. But the house was a very cool house because it had a nice basement with a 5-foot ceiling for playing ping pong. You played ping pong like this. And we played hide and seek down there. We played squirt guns down there. Dick took a long time drawing some really beautiful caricatures on the wall of the stairway leading to the second floor. And my mother came home one day, and our maid, Lulabelle, said, "Miss Swan, I'm sorry I didn't get to clean the house. I spent all day getting those drawings off the walls." So, but one more story about the stairway. I was playing out, I was maybe 7 years old, and playing out in the backyard, and I got really dirty. I had a white t-shirt on, a white terry cloth shirt, and it got filthy. I thought, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I turned it inside out, and I went into the house, and I snuck in the back door, and I start going up the stairs, and I look up, and there's my mom and dad coming down from upstairs, kind of arm in arm. And they looked at me and said, "Did you put that shirt on inside out?" I said, "Yeah." And they laughed and went down the stairs, and I thought, I know what they've been doing. That was the first time I ever realized it. But my mother always said that it was a house that was lived in, stuff everywhere. Friends of Dennis's would come by and knock on the door and say, "Hey, I need a place to stay for the night." Fine, we got the sunroom. So it was a very open, kind of a fun place, gathering place, and I have very fond memories of it.